Like, why is the garage door open? If I
have no idea.
Okay, got you. Just wanted to ask.
I would assume the homeowner left it open. That's just an assumption.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Are you doing
No, ma'am, not right now.
No,
I was just trying to
He let us get here so we can see them closing off the house, and it's the house with the garage door open. I asked why it's open. He didn't tell me.
No, no, okay, thank you.
That one?
No voy a hablar nadie, no.
The one with the garage door open.
I know.
Let me look at your.
No, parece. No,
that one.
falsa alarma. No, sí. Lo habían como que dicho que sí, pero no.
Can you get the,
What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Happy 4th! What is going on, man? What is going on?
Can anyone hear Dylan's IFB? Apologies, everyone. I left the IFB in the car.
I heard Walt at one point.
Another home explosion, guys. What's up? Welcome back.
Dylan, can you take a few
looked at the
steps
chat
back so
yet.
I can stand here? Because they don't want us to go further than this, and I don't want to upset them. I didn't bring my lipstick. I didn't bring my IFB.
Oh, no, girl.
Just trying our best out here.
Girl, I feel you, girl. Okay. Oh, I see you, Pimpa. Because you got a lot of makeup on, though. What's IFB?
Abby, I don't know if Excel can hear me, to be honest. I dialed in.
It's because you're talking into the IFB, and I don't think they're listening to they hear me on my microphone. Hi, everyone. I do not have my IFB with me, unfortunately, so Dylan will be queuing me.
526.
A BFF? Like a microphone, I guess?
Can you put the phone to your ear? Because that's how you're going to know to queue me.
So, some type of house explosion, guys, in Texas. Their police are evacuating
Yeah, we're in 7526.
Leander. It's called Leander, a home in Leander.
So just keep it.
Explosion happened at the 2200 block of Hilltop Climb Drive.
What did he say?
In Bluffs, Crystal Falls neighborhood. Explosion, explosion. Expect more of this. People's houses blowing up. I don't know what kind of explosive they got going on there. What's going on with these people?
You said right here? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lieutenant. I am, Dylan. If you need a more, move this way.
We're gonna see what breaking news they have to give us right now.
Yeah, Walt, we're on Hilltop Climb Drive in Leander, where just moments ago, officers allowed us to get closer to where that home explosion happened. You can see it's right behind me. Police, again, just moments ago, blocking off this area with caution tape. They have this entire front house where the explosion happened and a little bit into the street blocked off with caution tape right now. It's that home where the garage door is open. Again, just moments ago, we were able to move closer because for the majority of the evening, police had us on the corner of the street. They said we weren't allowed to get any closer because they were worried that not everything was contained. But we were able to finally take a few steps closer. I have to say there's a lot of limited information that we have right now. Here's what we're learning from Leander Police. A home explosion here happened. The call came in at about 7 p.m. Leander PD, Leander Fire responded, and they also told me they were working with another law enforcement agency, though they didn't tell me which exactly they were. They also told me that there were possible injuries, but they didn't want to confirm how many, the extent of the injuries. We know that several people in this area were evacuated from their homes. They said that some people have been able to return to their homes, but we don't know how many homes were exactly evacuated. Again, it is an active scene. It's in its very preliminary stages. Police are still active here working. They didn't tell me how long they'll be here, and they also said that Leander Fire will continue to be here, although there's not an ETA on when they will roll out. We've spoken to several neighbors in the area, and a lot of them say they didn't hear anything. They did not hear an explosion. There is not an odor of gas in the air, but we do still see a heavy law enforcement presence. Here to the right of me, you can see there's a group of Leander police officers gathering. We just heard from Lieutenant Mike Moeller saying that they've been here since 7 o'clock. There's also Leander Fire right there.
All these houses blowing up?
Lieutenant Mike Moeller said that they are going to continue to be here for at least the next couple of hours, but didn't give me an ETA on when they will roll out. We also see a Cedar Park command truck. This is the first time that we're seeing that truck right now, so we can assume that that's one of the law enforcement agencies that's working alongside Leander Police. But of course, we will bring you updates both on air and online as soon as information becomes available, although we don't intend or expect to have a press conference later tonight. Reporting live in Leander, Abigail Velez, CBS Austin News.
Miguel.
Saw it. They wanted you to toss the saw it.
Are they going to come back to me?
Yeah, you better clear if you're smelling explosives and gas and shit.
Okay. So next time we're gonna go to SOT when she comes back.
What is going on? Is it just people's fireworks just happen to be blowing up in their houses? Or is there something more going on? This is the third explosion today. Boom, boom.
Where is it?
It's on the camera battery.
I don't see it. I just. Oh, I see it. Okay, go. This is a good shot.
Let's see. Another explosion. Lord almighty. Was that the house right there?
iCkEdMeL. What the heck, man? Every time I turn my TV on, it's another house explosion. Booming real estate is an understatement. Hope everyone is okay unamused.
Thank you for the 5, man. Appreciate that. I guess this is the house, maybe. Where's the explosion? Or is everybody paranoid?
Pop.
He's listening to an explosion. What are they searching for?
Either this one or this one. Can't tell.
Well, just look at the number.
Oh. Two, 2, 3, 6.
It's my wife. She fell over. They did evacuations for this. I'm wondering what exactly happened here. Said evacuations ordered.
Yeah, home explosion, but they're not telling us what caused it. You guys did right now? Oh, and you just saw it. You didn't hear anything? Like you yeah. He didn't tell you that this was happening? He wanted to scare you. He was like, we're not going to tell him.
Everybody's just chilling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fast gas,
This is
open
the
flame.
house where- Do you know the neighbors did? Do you know your neighbors?
Maybe a gas leak, yeah.
Do you ever see anyone come in and out of here? Really? They're not telling us. They're not saying what caused the explosion, what exploded, but no, nobody. Well, I don't know. I wasn't here, but the people that I've talked to say they haven't heard anything. So we don't know exactly what it could have been. We don't know. They evacuated. Sorry. Scared me. They evacuated some of the homes in the area. Some have been able to return. They didn't evacuate your dad. That is so funny. It's just a chill guy for us, hilarious. Oh, well, I'm glad you guys are safe. This must be crazy. Are you guys all friends? Yeah. Oh, fun. So you guys are just here along for the ride. You're like, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Oh, well. What a time for all of your friends to come to your house. That's hilarious. Well, I'm glad you guys are. I know, the perfect day for everyone to be here.
How long have y'all been here?
I've been here since maybe 7. No.
7?
No, maybe 8:45. I think.
I don't think my dad knows what's going on. I don't think he looked outside.
Yeah, I think 8:45. The
My boy's sleeping. Dad smoked out.
We got here with maybe an hour and a
Smoked
half.
out, sleeping.
Tell him to look out his window. Well, nice talking to you guys. I'm happy you guys are safe. Yeah, bye. Hi. I know, me again. Hi. Hi. Oh, fine. So weird. Mi español es muy pocho. Soy del Paso, Texas, y... Ay, no. Toda mi familia habla español. Yo no.
You don't speak Spanish, girl? The whole family speaks Spanish?
No, you're not.
You need to learn English. You need to learn English.
It's perfect. I don't, it doesn't even look like anything. Yeah, this is the house.
They're saying this is the house. This is the house. They thought it was another house. The house looks
And I was
spotless.
thinking down here, but no, it's this house and
That's the house.
normal.
Is everybody on high alert? What's going on? She's over there flirting with the teens. I think they're trying to hit on her.
Dylan, can I have the keys to your car? Do you want me to bring your chair?
What?
Your chair?
Where's my car?
I'm gonna go down and
This guy apparently won the Powerball. 167.3 million, 50 years old. Exposed as a career criminal who spent 30 years in jail before striking it rich. Wow. Crime does pay. Let me see. Grok, how long before he's broke again? I give him 5 years. Wow. All right. Well, congrats. Let him have his time, man. Let him have his time. Hopefully he's overcome his demons. Because the only problem is if you have it, and then you have an unlimited amount of money and funds. Woo! I hope, you know. But yeah, I'm not sure what's up with this house. They said explosion and it's supposed. evacuation. It said evacuations. Let me see what I can read from the different articles. They evacuated in just out of caution. Yeah. Doesn't seem like a dangerous scene or anything, unless there's some type of gas leak.
Okay. Great job, sir. Great work.
Dude, I love you for the energy you always have. It's awesome. You always have the best energy.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Well, that's the only way you have to go about this business.
No, feels good.
Positive things to be able to
You knew Eddie, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you and Eddie did the same line. For me to keep my shot up. When you do that, though, you do that. Where's the lead? That's a good one.
Two were in Cali, yeah. 2 were in Cali. 3 houses today, yep. The Cali ones are pretty serious. This one, I'm not sure exactly what happened here. Chuck E. Cheese, for those, I don't know if some of you might be excited. Apparently they're doing a spin-off of arcades for adults, including one in New York. I don't know why I see the place getting shot up. That's the first thing I thought of. So far, 10 have opened in malls across the United States. New York, Connecticut, Florida, Oklahoma, Georgia, Texas, New Hampshire. I mean, maybe it'll be fun to check it out. I don't know, but I could just see it being trashy or something. Adult arcades. Ooh, 5 years ago, the parent company, Chuck E. Cheese, filed for bankruptcy after being beaten and battered by COVID-19. Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, I like Dave & Buster's too, man. That's actually good. I should go there with Maddie. It's been a while. Go do Dave & Buster's? Oh, she can hear me. Maybe on the weekend. Dave & Buster's is nice. It's fun. Their food's okay. I think their food's okay. It's exactly like Dave & Buster's, yeah. Isn't it? Dave & Buster's adult, yeah. I mean, it's kids too, but yeah, it's adult. All kinds of game. Dave & Buster's. Dave & Buster's fun. So I don't know how Chuck E. Cheese is gonna do with that. I don't know why the first thing that popped up. I saw this earlier today. Is I'm thinking somebody's gonna get shot or some type of drive-by. We're going Chuck E. Cheese. Parking rage, shooting outside of Walmart. This is what I was telling you guys. Just be careful today and tomorrow. Be mindful if you're going to go out. I'd probably do some daytime activity, normal family shit, you know, but this just was posted 12 minutes ago. And this is a rage parking lot shooting.
All right, we are outside the Walmart on Roosevelt Boulevard in Northeast Philadelphia.
That's in Philadelphia.
And you're about to hear about what may be the most ridiculous case of road rage ever. So these two owners of these two vehicles got in an argument because the man parking this red Chevy truck here about what may be the most ridiculous case of road rage ever. So these two owners of these two vehicles got in an argument because the man parking this red Chevy truck, who's now in the back of this police car, wounded. He has a graze wound to the head, but he also had a gun. And the owner of this Jeep had a gun. And you see, this is how close they were parked. This man was in the middle of parking. He's got an 18-year-old woman in the front with him and 3 little kids in the back.
Oh my
And this guy is so upset that he's parking too close to his new Jeep that this guy with a gun gets out and, according to police, starts firing through the windshield of the red truck, wounding the 18-year-old girl in the shoulder, grazing the man 50 years old driving, and missing the 3 little kids in the back. But look at these shots through the windshield. Okay? And again, both of these drivers have guns. They're in the first spots right by the door of the Walmart, yet
that first spot parking
good enough for them.
It's not good enough.
They were upset. We're looking at police looking for evidence here on the ground because there's bullet shells here. All right? And there's all the evidence markers right outside the Walmart, which there's a lot of surveillance, so police are looking at all the surveillance to make sure everybody's telling the truth. There's even a mobile surveillance unit here right near where the cars were. And then this guy also has a bullet wound or a bullet hole through his windshield. And I'm trying to figure out how this happened. This looks like it came from the inside. See how the glass is coming out?
What the hell?
So he might have fired a hole through his own windshield. This guy's worried about his car getting scratched, but he ends up shooting a bullet hole through his own windshield, according to police. So instead of having a scratched car that he was worried about, he's now being held in custody. He's 37, and he's in trouble for firing, and he's probably going to get charged maybe attempted murder.
Yeah.
And since there's 5 people in this vehicle, he might face 5 counts of attempted murder, all because he was worried about his Jeep getting scratched, being so close here in the parking spot. So we've got evidence markers and bullet shells very close. And again, we're at this busy Walmart, still open. You can see the shine of the bullet.
Nothing good happens in Walmart.
8 shots fired, according to police. They may find more, but when I was talking to them, 8 shots fired at this point in the investigation. This is a parking lot rage. And he didn't even finish parking. He was backing in so he could push out. And they both look like they're pretty nice new cars. And police are getting the story now here. The chalk outlines you see are from police pointing evidence. And there you go. There's something. Evidence marker number 10, a bullet.
The other big car they got.
Cartridge casing number 10 on the landing of the red truck there. So they both have guns, and police don't think this man may have got a shot off, but they don't know that for sure right now. So there you go. Here outside the Walmart.
That's crazy, 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 crazy. All right.
I know what social media put out there. I want to be able to confirm or not confirm what social media was put out there. Okay. That makes sense, yeah?
What time is fire going in?
Waiting on my crime scene to get here another 15 minutes or so. I don't know how long that's going to take them inside, though. So that's the unknown. That's the X factor right there.
You said a crime scene is coming?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So once they get here, I mean, I don't know how long they're going to take to get in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could I get you to? Can I give my art station's email to send any updates you have?
Yeah, you got me email. Yeah. Just.
Do I have your email? I don't have your number.
We've corresponded. Yeah, and you just called me on the phone, Lauren.
I know I have your number, but for email.
Yeah.
Because I don't get paid for overtime, so I think I'm going to call it a night.
All right.
Oh, yes. Okay.
She ain't playing. It's 4th of July. I got things to do. I got a party.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys can email me. I can come back. I'm not staying out here all night.
Thank you
Probably won't be tonight. I'm probably going to go straight home after this because I'm tired. Because we had our Liberty Fest thing here in town. That got canceled. So luckily that got canceled. So all my resources came over here. So. Yeah.
Okay, so crime scene's on the way. Fire will go in.
Yeah.
Y'all will do what you do best and then come out here and then we can press you again.
I will give you information about that. You don't have to press me. I'll give it to you.
Thank you. Okay, perfect.
So
Well,
that's what I'm saying, though. But the X factor is I don't know how long they're going to be in there doing their job.
Yeah. At the absolute maximum, when you think to yourself, okay, this has been a long time.
I can't. I'm not. Once again, I'm not going to put a time limit on my guys to do their job.
Of course, of course. Okay. Thank you for putting me in place. I appreciate it.
I'm not putting you in place. I'm just giving you honest answers.
She needs to be humbled, sir.
Okay, first
She's
of all.
got.
I just want to say bye.
Bye, Lauren. Good to see
Great
you.
seeing y'all out.
Hey, congrats. By the way.
Congratulations.
Exciting.
That was crazy, that road rage. I'm telling you, I was driving earlier today, and I went to switch lanes, and I used my turning signal. You know, a lot of people don't even do that. They just throw themselves. And I eased my way in. But there was this guy, like, hauling ass, speeding, but I was way ahead of time. I guess he didn't like that I did that. Speed racer. And so he starts, like, honking his horn. Beep, 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 beep. So I just took a look at the rearview mirror, and I'm telling you, it was this small little Chinese guy. So small, like a tiny little shrivel. He just,
Yeah, the chairs in the back. In the back.
You have like a pull-up.
like a tiny little thing. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's one.
And I'll also have a camping chair.
Whoa.
I have a
I influence you?
no. First of all, I am excited by it. I got tear gas my second week on the internship. No, that was the one before that. That one right before that. Yeah.
All right, we are outside.
Protest was that Saturday, and then there was another like a demonstration for people voting that was awesome. But that one was like chill. Mondays was the craziest. Isn't that hilarious? Like unexpectedly. Yeah. I'm guessing you had Storio ready to go and everything, and then just had my my last real like.
Así es, Roberto, aquí estoy de vuelta contigo, con todo el auditorio en esta zona que continúa sumamente activa. Volteo la cámara para mostrarle a los televidentes cómo es que continúa.
Yeah, can't even drive in a Walmart parking lot. Right. And if you blow your air, I know. Even if you blow your air horn. This is Texas, Austin. I think the Austin, Texas area. This place is called, it's in the top here, Leander. So I don't know if we're going to get a press conference tonight or anything. I guess they have to go. They're looking at it, investigating as a crime scene. I guess these people have to show up. They're going to investigate, see what happened here in the house. And the house looks normal to me. That's the only thing. Like, I don't see anything like an explosion happen, but that's what they're saying. Some type of explosion happened, and they evacuated the area. But this, in comparison to the other videos from California, looks like nothing. But I guess we have to wait and see. Maybe there's somewhere else we can't see. I think it's in the back of the house, so I don't know if they have a basement or something. Oh, by the way, supposedly tomorrow there's supposed to be King's Day Part 2 protests. No King's Day protest Part 2. We'll see. There's been very little reports of it, but supposedly it's supposed to happen. So if it looks interesting, we'll come out and cover, if there's any interesting stuff going on. I mean, it sounds like they lost their funding or their motivation, but we'll see. trying to see if this lady gives any other update, but let me check her Twitter.
Lee **** Lander. 40 northwest of downtown Austin.
Oh, let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kodikin. Thank you for the vibe. I was just looking out around and I saw somebody posted 3 months ago, aftermath of house explosion.
That's the dream.
Next to somebody's house. Well, happy about it. Trump was talking about, let me see what they're saying. Trump said they were going to have a UFC fight on White House grounds.
Abby will get to that one of these days we'll be watching
No, I want to be cute. I'm gonna go get the kids actually, but if you see
Okay. Where's one? Where's one?
He's over there. They're gonna take his shot. They said your shot's for her. But I think, no, you can be stationary so that way you can float around.
Okay.
Crazy. So yeah, no word on anything. No injuries. No word on people who were injured, who was inside the home, what kind of explosion. Nothing. Just a reported house explosion. Leander, Texas. Police and first responders. House. That's the house right there. Supposedly the house looks fine. So I don't know. I mean, unless it's on the backside of the house. Excuse me.
We're gonna be here till midnight, right? Where's it here?
I'm just driving. When I see Francine, I'll be
30 minutes northwest of Elon's house. What's up, E-Lady? How you doing? I don't see nothing. Nothing with the house. Maybe there's no power, I guess. From the front, it looks fine. Where's the homeowner? Yeah, that's a good question. Where's the homeowner? Diddy. P. Diddy, oh man. Gotta wait till October for the sentencing.
Busy holiday travel weekend ahead. One family has a warning for flyers you'll see only on CBS News Chicago.
They say they were recently stuck on a hot plane at O'Hare for about an hour, forced to use an ice pack to keep their 15-month-old son from overheating. Our Sarah Maki is listening to them tonight.
The Canaan family says they were so concerned by what they experienced Sunday that they're not flying with United anymore, canceling their premium credit card and sharing their story in hopes others won't experience the same thing.
Yesterday I shared how United tried to boil a plane full of people alive in Chicago.
Frustrated after a recent flight from O'Hare to their home near Portland, Maine, Corey Canaan made a series of social media posts about his experience.
No airflow, no water, just suffering.
Gaining more than 100,000 views, 17,000 likes, his frustration resonating with fellow flyers.
We're not just fighting for ourselves, we're fighting for every single passenger that they do this to on a daily basis.
Snapshots from their whirlwind 10-day vacation show all smiles, but that last leg had them sweltering. With a heat index over 95 at O'Hare Sunday, they worried on the plane about the safety of their 15-month-old son. The temperature rising as more people got on board, the overhead fans circulating hot air.
We boarded early because we had the lap infant, and so then the plane just it's like slowly boiling the frog.
The FAA and U.S. Department of Transportation have no federal cabin temperature requirements, leaving it up to the airlines.
You know, the pavement is incredible.
think they can't leave the plane running either for a prolonged period of time. I thought AC running or something.
Heated. You have air conditioning systems aren't often at full power, and it could have been a very uncomfortable situation. So I do see why this is to cause some alarm.
The union representing American Airlines flight attendants says that airline has a maximum 90-degree mark before it's considered too unsafe to board. United staff told us they aren't aware of a similar threshold.
If I left my
They don't got no threshold. It could be 100, 105 in there.
child in a hot car for over an hour, I would be in jail. Why is it okay for United to do this to my son?
Travel experts tell us small regional planes packed for the holiday are the most likely to overheat since they're lower to the tarmac with smaller air system. The Canans say their son is now home.
Well, they turn on the light in the garage. Psych, there wasn't an explosion. Somebody just slammed the door shut, and it was a false alarm. Imagine. I covered that one time that everybody thought there was a mass shooting. The news was reporting a mass shooting, and it was like an employee that slammed the door. I think they got let go, but they just slammed the door. Everybody thought it was shots. People were running on the street. They had a whole press conference. Cops responded, everything.
So just to be clear, all right, thanks for stopping. Talk to you later. Because of the Facebook notice. Oh, yeah. Abby's dismissing plans.
What'd you say? Ooh!
Let's say the crate challenge is back. Do the crate challenge again?
Oh my goodness. Y'all good?
What happened?
Not us. Excelsior goes, Dylan. It was like, don't worry, it wasn't Dylan.
It's never been me.
Dylan. Dylan's pissed.
It's never been me, Excelsior.
But, okay, well, we'll just keep you updated. Good night.
Na, 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 na. Talking about the Medicaid stuff. I don't know if I want to bring that in. Let's see what she had to say.
My whole house is on Medicaid. My husband, me, our baby daughter. Okay, we're all on Medicaid. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to have the birth control in my arm that I have. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to have the antidepressants that I have at no cost to me. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to go to therapy to continue to be the mom I am to the 3 kids and 2 separate houses that I have to do. Without Medicaid, my daughter wouldn't be able to go and get her vaccines and go and get all of the things that she needs as an 18-month-old baby. Without Medicaid, my husband wouldn't be able to go and get the medications that he needs and the treatment that he needs for his disability. Without Medicaid, not a single person in my house would have health care. We are low income. Our only income is my husband's SSI. We're on food stamps. We use food pantries. Okay? Without Medicaid, we would never be healthy. And for us, it's not even like body, it's all mental. For my husband, for me, and then we have a baby who needs Medicaid for vaccines, who needs Medicaid for, I already have 2 children who are diagnosed with autism. So what if she ends up getting diagnosed with autism? We need Medicaid. We need Medicaid. And if you live in America, everybody deserves free healthcare. That's it. I just love you. Have a good day.
Okay, so yeah, a lot of people worried about the bill that was passed. And so she's saying the whole family's on Medicaid, and the only income is that her husband's SSRI check. And I guess she's saying all the kids have autism. Damn, that's crazy. 3 kids, 2 houses, sell a house. Her Medicaid would actually be covered disability and child care. I don't know. We have to see. I want to see what happens. I know this was a big topic today for a lot of people. Some people were very, very upset.
Can you turn Nats off?
Okay, here we go. Oh, we got a report. Update.
I have my mic on, but it still sounds distant.
You're delayed. Go ahead.
Okay, Nats are off. Mic is on. Hi everyone, this is Abigail Velez with CBS Austin News. Thanks for tuning in to our live stream. We are streaming on cbsaustin.com, on Facebook and YouTube. I want to give you an update of what's been happening tonight. CBS Austin has been on the scene in Leander on Hilltop Climb Drive, where Leander police say that a home explosion happened. That home was identified just moments ago as this home right behind me. This is 2236 Hilltop Climb Drive. I want my photographer to zoom into what police is looking at right now. We know that they have crime scene investigators arriving momentarily. Right now, they are taking out what it looks like tools to help with this investigation. Just again, moments ago, they identified this house right behind me as the house that suffered that explosion. We know that the call came in at around 7 o'clock tonight. Shortly thereafter, police evacuated some homes in the area. We learned that some of the homes that were evacuated, the people have been able to return, but some are actually still asked to stay outside of their homes. We talked to people who live nearby, and they say that they didn't hear a loud boom. They actually didn't hear anything at all. At least that's what we've heard from people living even just a few doors down from this home that suffered that explosion. But we've talked to fire and police officials who say they're not exactly sure, and they're still investigating the cause and what exactly this explosion was and the size of the explosion. You can see that fire marshals right here are taking photos of the exterior of the house. We have Leander fire marshals. They're setting up, taking photos of this right now. And it was just maybe about 15 minutes ago that we learned crime scene investigators are on their way. We can presume that it's turning into a crime scene investigation. We don't know who lives here, whether or not the people who do live here were evacuated. We're also seeing disaster relief arriving on scene. The American Red Cross just got here. Several neighbors are on the side of the street just watching as this investigation unfolds. I spoke with Lieutenant Mike Moeller from Leander Police, who tells me that he is, again, still in the early preliminary stages of this investigation, but he can tell me that multiple law enforcement agencies are here working alongside Leander Police, although he didn't want to tell me which law enforcement agencies that were. But we did see Cedar Park police cars on the scene not too long ago. They have since cleared out. The majority of the fire trucks that we saw here earlier have also since cleared out. But essentially, we have very little details. Police told us they're not going to be having a press conference tonight. They might send out a press release tomorrow, but we're hoping after crime scene investigators go inside of the house and the fire marshals investigate inside of the house that they'll be able to come out and we can press them for more questions. Some questions that are still on my mind: did anyone suffer any injuries? We know that people were evacuated, but they are saying that they weren't sure if people were injured. They don't know. So I definitely want to get that cleared up. Was anyone injured? I also want to get cleared up where exactly did this explosion happen? Because when you look at the home right behind me, the garage door is open, but everything looks somewhat untouched. We know that investigators were rummaging through those 2 garbage bins that are in the garage, and they were really digging into the trash that was there and the recycling bin. They were in and out of the garage area, and the garage door has since been open. We also know that investigators were going into the backyard. They were coming in and out of that backyard. So we're still curious as to where this explosion happened. I know that more than likely we're not going to get a cause of the explosion until the investigation continues, and that could be possibly days. But for now, I'm very curious as to where in the house this happened, whether it was the backyard, maybe the kitchen. But again, we know that a cause, it could take a while to get that. It is interesting to me that crime scene investigators are arriving because prior to this, we only saw police and fire. So the fact that crime scene investigators are on their way, again, allows me to believe that perhaps this could turn into a crime scene investigation in just mere minutes. Again, we're going to stay here on the scene, and we're going to continue to press police for answers. A lot of the neighbors in this area tell me they are confused. And the danger with that is that speculation has begun. On social media, neighbors are talking, and essentially they're again not understanding what's happening here because they haven't had a lot of correspondence from law enforcement officials, and neither have we. But we're hoping that after investigators do their job, Lieutenant Mike Moeller with Leander Police said, give my boys some time to investigate, completely understand and respect. So we're going to stay here, see what they find out, see what they can give us. Hopefully we get some more answers for you. But I was tuning into our own live stream on Facebook, and I know there was a lot of questions, so I just kind of wanted to answer that a little bit. A few more observations before I tag out. There's not a scent in the air. It doesn't smell like smoke. It doesn't smell like gas. There has not been a scent in the air, for the entirety that we've been here. We've been here since about 8 o'clock. We know that the call came in at 7, and we haven't smelled anything peculiar in the air. We know that neighbors didn't hear a loud boom. So a lot of questions still on the mind. Fire marshals still taking photos, investigators still taking photos of the entrance of this home. Again, this is raising a lot of suspicion for us. We also know that several other fire marshals are setting up tripods and cameras as they take photos of the exterior of this house before they enter and investigate even further. Lieutenant Mike Moeller with Leander Police still here, and he's going to be the one to be giving us an update, hopefully within the hour. But investigators
meanwhile,
are
an Iranian woman
trying to get into the home, and you can see they're walking in right now. So We are seeing that some movement is happening with this investigation. Just a little while ago, they were rummaging through the garage. Now they're going in through the front door. We haven't seen any occupants of the house, which is interesting.
The homeowners.
Whether they were here earlier or not is to be known. We don't know if anyone was in the house when the explosion happened, but the lights are off. Investigators just entered. So essentially, that's what we're looking at so far. My photographer, photojournalist Dylan Moen, is getting his move on. He's going to give you a closer look at what is happening out here. Photos are still being taken, evidence still being gathered. We're waiting for those crime scene investigators to enter the residence. We've seen several law enforcement units still here on the scene. Fire trucks have since left, but again, still an active presence. I just wanted to give everyone a heads up who is watching our stream. I know that there were a lot of questions, so I just wanted to clear that. You can, okay. American Red Cross is here. I see that they're trying to get in touch with somebody, but anyways, I hope that cleared up any confusion, any questions that you all had. Here was an update. Again, my name is Abigail Velez with CBS Austin. Please continue to watch our live stream. We're bringing you live updates online right now, and hopefully we will get an update from police soon. Of course, we will continue to stream, so we'll have that update as soon as we get it. You can see the fire marshal entering the backyard, and we have seen a lot of police officers, even fire a little bit earlier, going through this backyard. So I'm definitely going to ask about that if we have the opportunity to press police for questions. I'm definitely going to ask what the activity was in the backyard, as well as if they found anything in those garbage bins in the garage, because they were rummaging through those for quite a bit. We don't really know anything about these homeowners. I asked neighbors in the area, do you know your neighbors? You know, have you ever seen them? And most of them told me no. So
no, I agree, Bella.
A lot of unanswered questions tonight. Again, thanks for watching our stream. I'm Abigail Velez. We'll be sure to bring you updates as soon as we have them.
Hey, team.
Hi.
We're called a little late.
Yes, ma'am.
But we come to provide canteening for the first responders.
Oh, wow.
And you guys are part of the first responders.
Oh my God!
So please feel free. We have some barbecue over there.
Ooh, we got
and
food?
And again, we're kind of late. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no,
we got the call late, and I don't know. I just got here and he's setting
Sounds
it up.
southern,
But
too.
Please.
Thank you.
Please.
Do you have water by chance?
Probably so.
Okay,
I will go check. I just need to let.
I'll tell them.
Would you? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We
Yeah.
appreciate you
Remember
so
Red
much.
Cross here doing canteen.
Thank you. Can I ask for your name?
Alice Smith.
Alice. Nice to meet you. I'm Abigail. Thank you so much.
Honey, I got a big bag of water bottles. Bring them over.
You have water?
Yeah. And I got your food.
Oh yeah, water the whole time.
Oh, sorry. You look handsome.
Ooh.
Not sure if you heard that, but American Red Cross is here, and they have food for you.
Super nice.
I know.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So while we wait, we'll see if anything else comes up. I guess they brought them some supplies, which was nice. It sounds like she brought them food, maybe, and supplies. There was this story that I've been trying to find forever, man, and I finally found it the last couple of days. And it says MAGA mom detained by ICE. Her husband says he'll still support Trump. When I first heard about this story, I haven't watched the video. My thought was that he wanted this lady gone. This is like a favor to him. Like, oh, thank God. I don't know. That was just my first initial thought.
Woman detained by federal agents. She and her family, all supporters of President Trump. See the MAGA hats. President Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf live for us in Diamond Bar. And Matthew, those Trump flags staying up tonight.
Yeah, those flags staying up. This family still supports Donald Trump despite their mom being detained. Yeah. The final moments home for an Iranian woman detained by immigration agents.
Thank you.
A mother Monday going inside to say bye to her 4 kids.
She came and kissed the kids and that was it. That's the last time I saw her.
A proud President Trump supporting family in Diamond Bar.
The election time was here. I had a full 3-4 flags out.
Even while their mom faces immigration questions. Has your opinion changed on this?
That's a good question. Somewhat it has. Just because I'm going through it. I was very selfish before. But what I see right now is, okay, there's a reason for it.
Arthur Sahakian's wife, Arpaneh, was born in Iran and moved to the United States when she was 3 as a refugee.
She cashed a check, I believe it was less than $200, and this is all where it started.
Then, about 15 years ago, her green card was revoked over a conviction related to...
15 years ago?
revoked over a conviction related to theft.
It's all misdemeanor stuff.
Arthur says they've been going through the legal process towards regaining citizenship with check-ins every 6 months or so.
She just went in April, and they said, okay, you're fine. You know, have a good day. We'll see you back in September or October.
Then last week, the United States bombed 3 nuclear sites in Iran, increasing tensions and concerns of Iranian sleeper cells retaliating in the U.S.
I'm very for of them seeing the Iranian nationals because of the sleeper cells. I understand that.
Federal sources tell Fox News that more than 130 Iranian nationals were detained in the U.S. this last week.
I think it will resolve a lot of issues because we'll know exactly who's in here for what reasons. Even though I miss her dearly, but I think we could do a better job of you catch someone, you see they're national, and do a background real quick and see if they have ties to the community and ties to the families over here, and let them go.
What do you think's going to happen?
I'm on the list to be going to a different facility.
Arpanay speaking with us on the phone, uncertain about her future. Any regrets with your vote?
None. Still supporting him.
While her family continues showing support for President Trump.
Sleeper mom.
Hoping their mom comes home soon.
Trump is not trying to do anything bad. We understand what he's doing, and he wants the best for the country.
This kid's going to hate Trump, though. Oof.
So right now, it's unclear if and when that mom could return home. Reporting live tonight, Matthew Seedorf, Fox 11 News.
So the argument for getting rid of her would be what? That she's not in the country legally and she committed a crime?
Exactly. Basically, it sounds like she lost her green card about 15 years ago and since then has been fighting to get it back. So right now, she does not have that green card and is considered to be in the country illegally.
Yeah, when I first heard this story, I was like, I don't know now because I saw the video, but I was thinking, like, I don't know if he really wants her. You know,
I just need the bottom part.
Wants her here, maybe in the back of his mind. Yes, freedom, free, free, free. Give me that freedom. Sleeper cell mom. Oh, he's still ride or die, man. No, I love Trump. It's okay, it's okay. No regrets. Damn, Lisa said with husbands like that, who needs enemies? It's okay, it's no problem. We'll get over it.
Actually, Abby, it is the priority. Okay.
Yeah, that's true, Sherry. That's true. Sherry, yeah. Freedom. That was a wild story, though, man. I guess we're not going to get any updates. Just waiting a little bit more to see. Just hanging for a little bit more. But the guy said no press conference tonight. I don't know if she's going to try to squeeze him for any other answers. She said that they keep going around to the backyard. That's what I was wondering. Maybe there's something in the back that we can't see from the front.
Let me turn that off. I will not let the chat suffer.
I don't know if they have basements over there. There's just something we can't see, maybe. Oh, wow. Damn, this is wild. What is this? A pro-Palestinian wears a mock on a living vest in New York. When will America wake up before they actually start blowing themselves up? That's pretty ballsy to go over there wearing a mock bomb. Yo, can you do that? Really? I guess you can. Oh, I can't with this audio. Or unless this is staged, but maybe not. Yeah, there's like a mock bomb on him. I don't know when this is from. No basements in Central Texas? Okay. Are they cutting off the stream? That's what I'm wondering. There's no audio right now. They turn off their audio. I think some of those other news broadcasters left because that one lady was like, I'm going home. You guys can email me. You can email me. I'm going home. But yeah, just be aware today and tomorrow. If you're gonna have fun, But as I showed that road rage video, it's just not worth it. But in some cases, you can't even help it. I just switched lanes with the light on. Some guy was cursing me out. This guy was parking in Walmart and he got shot at with his kids in the back and everything. Volunteer opportunities. Yeah, I think maybe they're getting ready. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're done. We won't hear anything till tomorrow. I did an update on Carmelo tonight. Short little update on the Clips channel. It's on iCkEdMeL.com if you click live updates. I post short like updates to the stories. So if you didn't see there was an update on the mass shooting. 18 shot. There's links right there for that. 18 shot. And there was the plane stuff. And then the last thing I did tonight was Carmelo. Now there's two reporters saying that they saw the video, even though they were kind of far away, but stabbing, they didn't see any physical altercation before the stabbing. Well, yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's probably it for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Stay safe. Stay alive. And yeah, I guess if something pops off tonight, I'll jump back on. I'll probably be up for a while if something, But if not, good night. Take care, guys. Hit like, subscribe. Bye. Bloop, bloop.